Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of Warrior 3 pose. The message is about switching places with someone else. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and start the playlist for today's practice all together right now. Then come with me. We're going to go ahead and lay right down onto our back. So once you land on your back, let your feet be planted to the width of your mat with your knees bent. Let your knees just kind of tip in toward each other to make a teepee tent. Just bring your arms alongside your body with your palms facing up skyward. Close your eyes, and then collectively, all together, let's take a nice deep breath in. Fill your heart, fill your lungs, fill your chest with breath. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in. Cap it off and sigh it out your mouth. So whatever it took for you to get here today, just let that exhalation that you just breathed out of your body, let that wipe the slate clear. Bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. So while we're on our backs with a little stop before we start, feel the rise as your breath draws into your body. And feel the settling in as you exhale your breath out of your body. So some of the chatter in your head starts to slow down. And today our focus is going to be upon the third way to make magic, which is to have two different things switch places. This is a way that can help us put ourselves in the shoes of someone else. And when we do that, we see their lives through a different lens. And it helps us create empathy for that other person and gives us an ability to understand what they might be going through. So draw your hands to heart center in prayer style, and if that brings to mind someone that you would like to dedicate your practice towards, maybe someone that you're in a relationship with, or it doesn't even have to be a relationship, just someone you know or some situation where you would like to expand your ability and create a little extra magic to help us have a gentle spirit. Bring that dedication, that wish, that prayer for today's practice right into your heart. Once you have it, lace your hands, open your eyes, and press your arms as you extend them up to the sky, directly out of your shoulders, thumbs forward, pinkies back. And then with the softening of your elbows, reach your arms overhead. Bring them back to center, soften the elbows, reach the arms up and over to the right. So you're taking that left tricep across, should be a nice long line of energy. Elbows soft as you breathe in. On the breath out, switch sides up and over to the left, really pulling the right tricep long so you can really stretch that muscle out. Back to the center, lift your arms up and then overhead again. Inhale your arms back up and then release with palms facing up. Let your knees come apart. Now your feet are still to the width of your mat. Begin to create a little bit of a windshield wipe with your knees. So the beauty of this windshield wipe that we're creating, it allows you a little mobility in the beginning of your practice in your hips, and it also begins to loosen the lower back. So just let this windshield wiping motion, just like windshield wipers on your car in the rain, in the sleet, or the snow, create clarity. The same premise happens right here. We begin to wash away anything not serving us. We begin to wash away any kind of tightness or tension from perhaps overuse in our lower back, whether it be lifting things that might be heavy or rotating or just doing some activities that may have put extra strain, being on your feet all day. Just take this opportunity to rinse, to cleanse, to purify, and to activate gentleness. Now go ahead and rinse your knees over to the right and let them stay there, and take your gaze up and over to the left. Now reverse it, let your head come back center, rinse the knees left, and then shift your gaze over to the right, but you're actually going to lift up and turn your head. So you've got your direction of your gaze in the opposite direction of your knees. Now come back onto your back, pick your feet up, your knees are wide, capture the backs of your hamstrings or lace your hands together, roll around on your back and let your feet roll around your ankles. Yeah, get rid of any snap, crackle, pop. See if you can even flare your toes out, letting your tailbone head in the direction towards your mat, and then reverse that direction, circling around in the opposite direction. Then go ahead and let the left leg go long, hug the right shin in, and then wrap it across your body. So the left hand's going to take the right shin. Let the right arm, if it serves you, create a goal post and look over to the right side of the house. for a beautiful twist in your waistband. Let the inhalation create some space, and let the exhalation help you dive into the space you create. Come back onto your back and then reverse it, hugging the opposite leg in. Wrap that twist. If possible, create that goalpost style of your arm, or maybe you just keep it alongside your body. Then as you come back onto your back, just capture your shins, rock and roll up, but just enough to come to a seat where your feet are to the width of your mat again. Hands off your mat this time and go back to a right and left rinse. So you're actually picking up one hip, twisting at the waistband. It's a little deeper rotation. Now twist your knees and let them shift over to the left. Walk your hands around the back and either extend both arms long for the twist, or left forearm down, right arm extends even a bit further, or both forearms down, whatever serves you best. Then slowly come back around. Take your time and rinse the knees up and over to the right. You're just tipping them. Taking your left hand, might have to adjust your sit bones a little. Walk around in the opposite direction and twist as you bow down. Maybe right forearm is down, left arm stretches further. Maybe you choose to have both forearms down. Come back around. Now let your feet move to the width of your hips. Let your hands go back. Thumbs in, pinky fingers out. Roll your shoulder heads up and back and pop your hips up to the sky. Now, as you lower your sits bones down, lift your legs up and then lift your arms up alongside your body. High boat. Now lower down to hover and then come back up. Now move it out. Take an inhale and an exhale. In and out through the nose, moving your legs, letting your heart lift up. Breathing, maybe you capture your shins, maybe it's the backs of your hamstrings. And then go ahead and hold up top. Let your feet plant, let your arms come in front and lower down onto your back. Now, right arm reaches towards your right heel, left hand towards your left heel. So just reach, get the obliques going. Just reach side to side toward the heel. You might pull the heels in a little closer, but see if your right hand can tap your right heel and your left hand can tap your left heel. So your chest and your heart lift up and you're working the side bodies and your oblique muscles. Beautiful. Couple more on each side, 2 more on each side, and then 1 more set right here, and then capture the shins, rock and roll back and forth, and what you're going to do is come all the way to standing with your feet together. When you're ready, top of your mat, hook your thumbs, open the front body. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold as you cascade over your legs. Heel toe your feet apart in the fold, soften your knees, and hang in ragdoll. 1 hand on each bicep. Ignite a little shift. You're going to go right and left. Just let the crown of your head be nice and heavy. Switching side to side. So letting the book by
Mr. Meltzer, make magic, letting some of the inspiration of his workings and teachings in that book permeate into our being. So the first way to make magic was to make the best version of ourselves appear. The second way was to help make fear disappear. And now we're switching places, where two things switch places like magic. So putting ourselves in the shoes of someone else helps us gain a different perspective. Now, let your hands hang down. Shake your head out with anything that's not serving you. Any kind of doubt, any kind of unforgiveness, any kind of anger or discord or offense. Let it spill right out from in between your ears. And then move your head back and forth for a yes, knowing that you're exactly where you belong. When we change the pace and the place, we have a way of changing our perspective, shifting. Pull your heels in, toes out, hands to heart center, come to Malasana, that yoga squat. Now with power in your legs, rise up, stand tall, hook your thumbs, open the front body. Exhale, come back down. Do that again. Root to rise, come on up, breathe in. Exhale, come back down. Third time's a charm. Rise up, stay up, hook your thumbs, open the front body, heel toe your feet all the way together. Extend your arms out to the side. Let the right palm face up and the left palm face down. Right arm reaches up behind your head. Left arm comes up the back side of your body. Now, maybe you can touch your fingers, maybe not, doesn't matter. Lean up and over to the left. Release the arms wide and reverse it. Flip the left palm up, right palm down. Left arm lifts as you bend and snuggle it behind your head. Right arm comes up the back side, lift up and over to the right. Release it, but connect your hands behind your body. Index fingers slide long. Retract your shoulders, lift your gaze up, stretch your neck out. Pull your hands to heart center, elevate the right leg up. Crane. Kick it back for warrior 3. So it goes straight back. Hands are still close to your heart. Reach the right foot way back, bend the left leg. Let the right foot land as the right hand comes down and turn into a modified revolved lunge. Left arm comes up and overhead. Now left forearm to left femur bone. Root down through the outer edge of the right foot. Come right into a modified side angle with the right arm reaching up and over. Left knee tracks over the second and third toe. Now pull your hips back, pull your belly in, rise up, warrior 2. Flip that left palm of yours, reverse warrior. Straighten the left leg out for reverse triangle. Pivot the right foot to the back of the house. Right forearm, right femur bone, left arm up and over. Side angle to the back of the house. Now, soften both knees as you pivot back to the front to second warrior. Flip the left palm, reverse for peace. Windmill your hands down, come on to hands and knees for cat.
And a little cow. Arch your back, tilt your tail. Do that again. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. One more time. Exhale, round and hollow. Push the earth away. Inhale, soften and melt. Now, hold your cat by pushing into the earth, rounding your back, tucking your chin. Now shift your rib cage to the right and look back around at the left heel. Now come back to the center. Stay in cat. It's a rounded back. Shift your ribs to the left, peek around to the right heel. Come back to the center. Shift your shoulders over the wrists. Bend your arms, slither right onto your belly. Pointing your toes, rise up, cobra. There you go. Lower your chin back down, tuck your toes under, rock your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now pedal through a little bit in your heels in your down dog, pressing the heel behind the second and third toe, and really stretching out your calf muscles. Now go ahead and elevate the right leg up. Roll open at the hip. Pull the right knee right up the center line. Step it forward, dip the left knee down. Offer both arms up. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand behind the left hamstring. Arc up and back. Now windmill your hands down, just hop the left foot to meet the right at the top of the house. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, and physically pull yourself together. Root to rise, come all the way to standing. Part your arms. They're going east to west. You're gonna flip the right palm down. Left arm lifts up, snuggle it behind your head. Right arm sweeps down, lift up and over to the right. Beautiful. Come back to the center, unravel your arms, reverse it. Right palm flips up, left palm down. Right arm up and behind the head, lift up and over to the left. Now collect both hands again behind your back to let your index fingers be together as you retract your shoulders and look up. Release that connection. Lift the left leg up for crane. Hands at heart center. Stand tall. Lift out of the right hip. Flex that left foot of yours. Steady your gaze. Now shoot the left leg back for warrior three. Slow and steady she goes. Now bending the right leg, really reaching the left leg way back, left hand down, modified revolve lunge. Pick the right arm up as you twist. Right arm up and overhead. Right forearm to right femur bone as you root down through the outer edge of the left foot. Left arm up and over for side angle pose. Beautiful. Shift your hips back, pull your belly in. Come into your second warrior. Flip the right palm for peace. Keep the right shin heading forward, then straighten the right leg. Reach up and back for reverse triangle. Pivot to the back of the house for side angle. Left foot facing the back of the house. Root through the 45-degree outer edge angle of the right foot. Right arm up and overhead. Beautiful. Now, come back around warrior two at the front of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. Windmill your hands down. This time, step the right foot back to meet the left in high plank. Lower the right forearm, then the left forearm. Pick up the right
elbow, left. Replace it. So walking the plank, lower down, right elbow, left elbow. Bring your right hand where your right elbow was, left hand where your left elbow was. Now, one more time. Walk the plank. Hold high plank. Beautiful. Shift forward. Bend your arms lower down to your mat. Now, either cobra or up dog, which is palms of hands, tops of feet. Exhale, tuck your toes under, or keep your toes pointed as you move back to down dog. Once you get in down dog, lift the left leg up, roll open at the hip. Draw the left knee to your nose. Step it forward, dip the right knee down. Anjaneyasana as you offer your arms up, breathe in. Part the arms as you breathe out, right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand behind the right hamstring, arc up and back. Now pinwheel your hands down, hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, pull yourself together. Rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Part the arms east to west, breathe out. This time, when you lift the right leg up, cross it over for eagle and right arm under, eagle pose. Now, pull the eagle into the nest. Unravel the right leg, warrior three with eagle arms. Unravel the arms, step back, modified revolved lunge. There you go. Side angle, left forearm, left femur bone. Right arm up and overhead. Warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the left leg, reverse triangle. Pivot around to the back of the house, side angle posture. Right forearm, right femur bone. Full expression of the pose would be right hand outside the right leg. Now, nice and slow, come back around. Warrior two, front of the house. Flip the left palm, reverse. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa. Your choice, your exit. You decide, you choose how you flow. Meet back in down dog. Right leg rises, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step it forward, back, left knee to the earth. Arms rise up, part the arms, right hand forward, left hand back. Right hand behind the left, exalt it. Windmill your hands down, hop the left foot to meet the right, top of the house. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Physically pull yourself together. No rush, no hurry. Rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Draw your chin to your chest and just pause. Bringing your purpose, your intention, your prayer back to the forefront of your mind. Who might you switch places with? Who might you be having a hard time to understand where they're coming from? When we create magic, we might change the pace, change the place, and that changes our perspective. Creating that empathy. Now, open your eyes back up. Part your arms east to west. Left leg lifts up and crosses over. Left arm reaches under for eagle posture.
Pull your eagle into the nest, steady and stable. Kick the sole of the left foot back, warrior three with eagle arms. Bend the right leg, reach the left foot way back, unravel your arms, modified revolve lunge, right arm lifts up. Side angle, right forearm to right femur bone, left arm up and over, or maybe full out posture, right hand outside the right leg. Pull your hips back, pull your belly in, warrior two. Flip the right palm, reverse for peace. Straighten the right leg, reverse your triangle. Pivot around, side angle, left foot pivots to the back of the house, left leg bent, right arm up and over, maybe full expression of the posture, left hand reaches outside the left leg. Breathe. Now back to the front of the house, warrior two, you've got this. Flip the right palm for peace. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa, emptying your breath out, inhaling up, exhaling back, Adho Mukha, Svanasana, down dog. Left leg is on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step it forward, right knee dips. We've been here, hug into your midline, find your center, rise up, right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand behind the right hamstring, arc up and back. Windmill your hands down, forward fold, top of the house, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, and pull yourself together. Rise up, breathe in, eagle on the right, right leg up and over, right arm under. Eagle into the nest. Unravel right leg, warrior three with eagle arms if possible. Bend the left leg, modified revolved lunge. Side angle, left forearm, left femur bone, right arm up and over. Navel into spine, hips back, protect your lower back, warrior two. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg, reach up and back. Pivot around, side angle, back of the house, left arm up and overhead. Back to the front, warrior two. Flip the left palm, toss that ball up, reach up and back. Windmill your hands down, vinyasa flow. You choose the exit. Emptying your breath out, inhaling up, exhaling back, down dog. Now adding on, right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Stay right here or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it back around, listen up, right leg crosses over the left for eagle legs. Shift the left heel down, hips to heel, left arm lifts. Ooh, beautiful. Back around, sweep the right leg up and back. Knee to nose, Anjaneyasana, left knee down, rise up, breathe in. Left hand forward, right hand back, breathe out. Right hand behind the left, arc up and back, you've got this. Windmill your hands down, hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, tabletop style. Exhale, hinge and fold, pulling yourself physically together. You've got this. Rise up, breathe in. Eagle on the left. Arms part. Left leg lifts. Left leg over. Left arm under. Always know you could hug and turn that eagle leg into a 4, if that serves you better. Sweep the left leg back, kick the heel right to the back wall. Warrior 3. Step back, modified revolved lunge. Turn it into side angle posture. Right forearm, right femur bone, left arm up and over. Hips back, pull your belly in. Second warrior. Flip the right palm, peace. Straighten the right leg. Reverse your triangle. Up and over, side angle, back of the house. Warrior 2, front of the house. Flip the right palm, peace. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa as you empty your breath. Inhale on the rise up. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Stay right here or listen to that still small voice. If it's okay to flip, flip inside out for wild thing. Come back around, left leg crosses over the right. Right heel spins down, left leg is crossed over. Sit bones to right heel, right arm lifts, look up. Back around, sweep the left leg up and back. Knee to nose, step it up. Anjaneyasana, right knee down, arms rise up. Part the arms, right hand forward, left hand back. Beautiful. Left hand behind the right, arc up and back. Now listen up this time. Hands come down. Left knee, left wrist. Right leg is already back. Inch it back. Now if the left hip is lifted way up, maybe you want to use some sort of prop, like a block, but we're going to inch down to an ooey gooey pigeon. So finding ways to gently move in and out of these poses, allowing the gentleness that you use in your practice to be transferred into your life off of the mat. That gentle spirit finds ways to switch ourselves into the place that someone else might be coming from. To look at things from a different perspective. Now, if you want more, sneak the right arm under, left arm up and back, maybe capturing peace fingers around the left big toe with the left hand wrapping behind your back. Breathe. What can you let go of that you're hanging on to? Come back around. Start to bring yourself back up, finding pigeon on the opposite side. So you might want to come back to down dog. Then it's right knee, right wrist. Right heel, top of the left thigh bone. Inch yourself on down. If you want more, sneak the left arm under, right arm up and over, perhaps taking the right peace fingers around the right big toe. Breathe.
Now, as you help yourself back up, we're going to roll onto the right sit bone. Janu Shirshasana with the sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. Lifting your arms up, rotate your waistband toward the left leg. Flare your toes out, frame the left leg. How long can you make your spine? Now maybe you want to slip the left forearm in, right arm up and over, just an option. Now release it, plant the right hand down, rise up on the right shin. Reach up and back as you take a beautiful long line of energy on the left side of your body. Slow you go, come back down, drawing your navel into your spine, making that shift to the opposite side. Sole of the left foot, right inner thigh. Really activate this right leg. Flare the toes out, lift your arms up, rotate your waistband toward the right leg, and then bow over it. Maybe lengthening your spine as much as possible. If you want more, right forearm in, left arm up and overhead. Slowly release, left hand plants, rise up on the left knee and shin. Push your hips forward as you root down through the outer edge of the right foot. Now come back around, plant both feet at the width of your hips, arms in front, navel into spine, roll down onto your back. Palms face up alongside your body, feet to the width of your mat with knees bent. Go back to the very beginning to rinse your knees both right and left. Really letting that rinsing of your knees signify the cleansing and the purifying of your body. Let any remaining tension that might be in your lower back, just let it be washed away. Cleansing, purifying, activating gentleness in your life, being forgiving of yourself, which gives us the gentleness and the ability to be forgiving of someone else. Now go ahead and hold up here. Now you could either go back to the very beginning where we knocked our knees together, left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. But if you would prefer bringing the soles of your feet together and your knees wide, that's also an option, Supta Baddha Konasana. And experience Santosha right here, a place of contentment, of gentleness and kindness to yourself, so we can then take that gentleness, kindness, and empathy that we develop and shift it in to understanding where someone else is coming from.
Now, when you're ready, we're going to move into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So you can lengthen your legs out, take as much space up as you would prefer to today. I invite you to turn the video off right here. You could stay 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes and just bask in this bliss. Now, if you're coming with me, just very gently, gentleness, gentle movements, gentle and slow. Hands move around your wrists, feet around your ankles. Bending your knees and planting your feet at the width of your hips. Just tip over onto your side into that fetal position. And from here, the place of which God has given us the gift of breath, of life, of movement, bring yourself back up into your day to a comfortable, sweet seat called Sukhasana. And from this place, sweep your arms out and up, carrying the gifts, the graces, and the blessings you've been given. Seal them into your heart as we take the opportunity this week to activate the gentleness in our own spirit and to be able to switch places with someone else, bringing empathy and understanding and a new perspective as we change this place, this space. We can change our perspective. Let that bring peace and love that you can share. As you look up, finish off with one Om to home, sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.